proceeded on their journey. A journey beset by danger, obstacles. Like what, you may ask? Well, this is a good place to remind you that everything that you see on stage tonight was first written down in this book. And listen, I tried both writing and acting. So I'm here to tell you that some things belong on stage, then in a book, and vice versa. For instance, there's this fantastic part in chapter 7 about the cleats. Would you like to know how I thought of that name?
Look out for the cleats.
What are the cleats?
They're monsters with
Bodies like bears and heads like tigers. They have long, sharp claws that could tear me into as easily as I could kill Toto. I'm deathly afraid of cleats.
I'm not surprised that you are.
And you won't be surprised that in this play, we're keeping cleats off stage. I know, that's hard. Like in Greek tragedy, just mentioning this to give you a good idea. You know as well as I do that it's a sight better to imagine really fantastic things like that. Oh, and that's not just an excuse to get out of making more costumes. It's really true. But anyway, the book tells, and it takes a lot longer than we got here, by the way, the book tells a lot about the journey. Deep canyons and rivers, stuff like that. Oh, and a deadly poppy field that puts Dorothy in the line into a deep sleep spell. Stuff like that. But by using all their wits, courage, and persistence together, they at last arrive at the end of the yellow brick road and the gates of the Emerald City, where
What do you wish in the Emerald City?
and then Dorothy.
We wish to see the Great Oz. It's been years since anyone even asked me to see Oz. I myself have never been permitted to see him. I don't know any living person who has.
Doesn't he ever go out?
Never. He sits day after day in the great throne room of his palace. And all of us that wait on him never see his face.
What's he like?
While Oz is powerful,
And terrible. And I'm warning you, if you come in an idle or foolish errand around the wise reflections of the Great Oz, he might be angry to destroy you all.
Like that. But our errand isn't foolish.
Or idle.
That's right, our errand is important.
And we've been told that Oz is a good wizard.
so he is, and he rules the Emerald City wisely and well.
But to those who are not honest, he is most terrible, and very few have ever taken the risk to ask to go see him.
Oh no, maybe we shouldn't.
Since you demand to see the Great Oz, I must arrange for your admission to his presence. If he will admit you at all, that is.
Oh, but first, you gotta put on.
Why? Otherwise, the brightness and the glory of the emeralds will blind you. We all have to wear them, and it's the only key there is. And I'm in charge of it.
I was thinking of handing out green glasses all of you, but that would take too much time. And besides, no one's even trying to fool you. But here we are again in another one of those places where the book goes into a whole lot more detail. Like in the green room where Dorothy stays. A bed, green silk sheets, a fountain that sprays green perfume, and a closet that has green satin dresses that all fit her exactly. Stuff like that. Oh, and they all go in on a different day. And they have to wait and wait. But we don't want to be sitting in the theater for all eternity. So, what do you do when you play telescoping time? So, we get on with the action without all that waiting around. So,
That is the signal. You may now enter Oz's chambers.
Oh, am I scared? One last warning. The emerald rule is, if you penetrate the inner room of Oz, never look in the throne room for more than an instant, or he may turn you to stone.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. Who are you and why do you seek me?
I'm Dorothy, the small, or me. I've come to you for help.
Where did you get the silver shoes?
From the Wicked Witch of the East, when my house fell on her.
Where did you get that mark on your forehead?
That's where the good Witch of the North kissed me.
I can tell you are speaking the truth.
I am. I always do your great Osmus?
Well, great thanks. What do you want? What do you wish?
Help me find home, please. I'm lost, and I'm anxious to find my home.
And I was hoping that you might give me a brain so that I might be able to think again.
And me a heart so that I may love.
And need some courage?
Why should I?
Because we're a great Wizard of Oz. Everyone tells the tales of your power.
Well, thanks, but you, girl, were strong enough to kill the Wicked Witch of the East.
My house did, because of the cyclone.
Well, you have no right to call on my magic powers, unless
Unless what?
you do something for me first.
What do you want us to do?
Destroy the Wicked Witch of the West.
But we can't.
You killed the Wicked Witch of the East.
My house did.
And you wear the silver shoes.
But
Now go.
I'm afraid I don't have enough courage to do what I have to do to get courage.
never mind. We'll encourage you. What are we going to do now?
I think there's only one thing to do.
Risk it. Go find the Wicked Witch of the West and destroy her.
That's not to put a new heart in anybody.
But what if we can't?
Then I'll never have.
And I'll never.
And I know. And I'll always be
Lost.
And never.
Fine.
home. Well, I guess we have to try it.
I'm full enough to try anything.
I have a heart Wizard of Oz friends.
I'll go if you go.
So, which road leads to the west?
There is no road. No one ever wants to go there.
Then how are we going to find her?
Don't worry. When she knows you're in the country of the Yankees, she'll find you. Oh, good.
And make you all her slaves. That's bad.
Well, maybe not, because we're planning on destroying her.
Oh, that's different. No one ever has destroyed it before. So we naturally just thought she'd make slaves of you the way she is all the rest.
Naturally.
But watch out, she's wicked and fierce as they come, and she might not let you destroy her.
Oh, I see, said the lion.
Keep to the west. Keep to the west where the sun sets and you can't miss it.
Take care of that gate, you know?
Keep the faith.